times and write down all the details. But let's continue now. I just want to kind of go back up here and write my UDRSS. What we've done at this point is we have put our data. That's I'm going to highlight that in this color. This was our data, the things we knew and the things we didn't know. We'll choose blue here this time for relationship. Well, all of these units that we just put in, that was our relationship. We have related all the way through here so that we have molecules on the top, and then we converted days. By going through all of these relationships, we made days to milliseconds. So the unit that's left that I highlighted right here, I'm going to unhighlight it just so that we can see it clearly. The unit that's left, on the top, we have molecules. Let me see if I can highlight that in some unique color. The unit on the top here is molecules, and the unit on the bottom is milliseconds. So when we get all of the numbers substituted in, our units come out in molecules per millisecond. So when we get that done, we will have our units correct. And we've done that all the way through the problem. So right now we're down to substitution. We're down to this S right here for substitution. So we're going to put in the numbers. And the numbers are from our relationships that we're using here. And the first, let's see, I think I want to try to go to just a yellow color, highlighting here now. So this first relationship is between grams and milliliters. So that's this relationship right here, grams per milliliter. And the number that goes with grams is 1, and the number that goes with milliliters is 1. Now we're going to move to this, moles and grams. There we go. I was going to the wrong relationship. Let me erase this. If my computer can keep up with me. There we go. We're going to use the relationship here between moles and grams. And we see 1 mole. 1 goes with mole. And 18.01 goes with grams. The next relationship we're going to use looks at molecules and moles of water. So that would be this relationship right here. The number that goes with moles is 1. And the number that goes with molecules is 6.02 times 10 to the 23. Now, some of you know how to put that in your calculator, and some of you do not, but that's going to come along at a later time. So we're moving on now to get our unit of time correct. We're going to change days to milliseconds. So I'm going to use this relationship between days and hours. Where is it? There it is. The relationship between days and hours. And we see that the number 1 goes here with days, and the number 24 goes here with hours. So the next relationship we're going to use is the relationship between hours and minutes. So the relationship between hours and minutes is this one right here. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So the number that goes with hours is 1, and with minutes is 60. Now the next relationship we're going to use is between minutes and seconds. That would be this relationship right here. 1 minute is 60 seconds. We're getting there. Okay. 1 minute is 60 seconds. And then the next relationship we'll be looking for, the last one, is seconds and milliseconds. And that'll be this relationship right here, that 1 second is 1,000 milliseconds. So 1 goes with seconds, 1,000 goes with milliseconds. Now, we have just substituted in all of our numbers. So we've done the substitution point. Now we can solve the problem. So we take our calculator, and with our handy calculator, I'm just trying to clean this up a tiny bit so it's not quite so funny looking. Take just a second to do that. Take a second to do that, and I erase part of the word second. There, we get that back. So in my calculator, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to enter 3,780 times 1 times 1 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23. If you don't know how to put that number in, we'll have to show you later. Times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. Now, you're right. I don't actually put times 1 because those don't change the answer, as we looked at before. Now I'm going to put in all the things on the bottom. I'm going to put in divided by 1. I'm going to push the divided key again since it's on the bottom. Divided by 18.01. Divided by 1. Divided by 24. Divided by 60. Divided by 60. Divided by 1,000. Now I can push the equals button. And my answer will be, are you ready? Do you have it? Well, the answer will be, of course, we've got to have the units right. The units are a really important part here. Let's see. Of course, the unit are molecules per millisecond. Those are the units that haven't canceled out. And my answer on my calculator is 1.46 times 10 to the 18. That's a huge number of molecules per millisecond. Every thousandth of a second. A billion molecules are pulled out of the air by my dehumidifier and deposited in the tank so that I can come along and throw them out later. And the inside of my shed is dry and nothing's going to rust, and we're all happy.